How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. Today I want to talk to you about some of the worst mistakes that you can make in crypto. And these are not just, hey, I got scammed. This is how you can actually increase your wealth by not making mistakes that almost everyone is making right now. So I think there's going to be something in here for everyone. I have a variety of different things, not stuff that people always talk about either. Stuff that I think will make a huge difference, though, in the long run. Now, if you guys don't mind hitting the like button, I really appreciate that. It helps out the channel a lot. Please hit subscribe too. If you guys want, there is a link underneath the video to Unstoppable Domains. There you can get an NFT domain where there are no renewal fees ever, and it starts at $5. So definitely check it out underneath the video. Now, overall, in the crypto market today, we're not seeing a lot of movement. We have only about 12 or 13 cryptos that are actually up, and Cardano is one of them, but the majority of cryptos are slightly in the red. Even Bitcoin, slightly in the red. A lot of cryptos just not moving much, and there isn't much news. We had news yesterday, right, of between Cardano with their news with SundaeSwap, that the SundaeSwap testnet is going to go live in about 3 days. We also got news of Square changing their name. So if you haven't seen those videos, check them out from yesterday. But right now, again, it's a quiet day. It's a quiet Thursday. Things are just trading in ranges. So I thought it would be really good to talk about some of the top mistakes that people make in crypto. So the number one mistake is over trading. I know this is something that I have tried to do in the past. If you try to go from one crypto to the next, let's say you sold Cardano at $1.40 recently and went into something like Ethereum at 4,600, right? Unless something fundamentally changed, of course, there could be more pumping for Ethereum and Cardano could keep on falling down, but that's a mistake for a couple different reasons. One, usually when cryptos fall down, that's the best time to get them. That's the best time, that's the best deal. You don't want to be the person that buys Avalanche after it went to 150 or 140. You don't want to buy Solana at 250 and then keep on buying the cryptos that are most pumped up. That is a recipe for disaster, and I have people that reach out to me all the time asking if they should buy whatever is pumping. There are huge tax implications to this. So a lot of people have not focused on the tax side. A lot of people are in this community are new to trading, right? So if you have not focused on the tax side, that can be a horrible, horrible mistake because you have to pay taxes on the gains. So if you make $10,000, let's say you invested $2,000 in Ethereum and now it's $12,000, and you go and sell it, you have to pay taxes on that $10,000 and you have to pay short-term capital gains. Now, of course, I'm not a financial advisor, I'm not an accountant, but if you go and spend all that money on a car, you're gonna have to come up with a bill for the taxes at the end of the year. That's where today's show sponsor, Choice, comes in. So Choice is awesome, and I reached out to them because I really want to work with them. They offer stocks, Bitcoin, gold, ETFs, all in one retirement account. So you don't have to go and have multiple accounts open everywhere. I know I have that where I just use so many different accounts. I'm actually opening one up at Choice to make it a little bit simpler. And they have retirement accounts. Like I said, you can have Roth IRAs, you can have 401ks, you can have all different types of accounts here, and they already have 20,000 people that have joined the community. Now, this is awesome because they support a lot of cryptos, right? They support Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, a bunch of these other cryptos here too, and you can get them in your retirement account. So let's say you invest $10,000 in Bitcoin, and then it goes up to $20,000, and you have it in a Roth IRA. Well, that means that you will never have to pay taxes on that $10,000 worth of gains. Now, you could sell it, keep it in the account, and then put it in something else, or you could sit on it for 30 years, and then when you sell it, let's say it's $1 million by then, you don't have to pay taxes on that, which is awesome. But they also give you free sats. So every day they want you to check in on your retirement accounts and make more of a effort to think about investing. So when you log in, you can play Blinko, which gives you free sats in your retirement account. So that goes to your contributions for the year. And when you sign up with the link underneath the video, you get $50. So definitely throw in a couple $100, try it out, see if you like it, and maybe consider moving your retirement account over there. I know that I am going to put some money in here myself for retirement accounts. So the next big mistake that you can make is buying day of pumps. So right when some coin has an IDO or an ICO or something like that, buying the pump. We see this all the time, and this is actually Connor Kenny that posted about this today. This is an exciting crypto. I've never actually looked at it, but it's a gaming crypto. It's in the gaming space. It had a really successful launch where it went up drastically, right? but then it cooled off. People took profits. People get in on these early and they get some of their token allocations usually the first day. So a lot of people wait and then sell off. So they're dumping on you while you're picking up tokens at really high prices. I know I've actually done this in the past a while ago, 6 or 8 months ago. I bought in really early on a crypto the day of, and it just shot down like 80%. So you have to be careful of this. Don't always go for the flashiest thing. Make sure that you are investing in good quality cryptos. I know so many people want to get rich quick, right? Because that is what we always hear about. We hear about someone investing $8,000 in Shiba Inu and becoming a billionaire, but for the majority of people, it's more likely that you'll get struck by lightning than make $1 billion on some low cap crypto. And you have to realize the risk reward might not be worth it, right? If you put $1,000 into a crypto and it goes nowhere, that's not going to help you at all. But if you put $1,000 into Bitcoin or Ethereum and Bitcoin really does go up to $1 million, which I don't think is too difficult, right? If it goes up to $1 million, that $1,000 turns into $20,000. And if you keep on dollar cost averaging into it, that can be life-changing money. It's just that people are always looking for the short-term gainers. So make sure that you allocate I would say probably the majority to really high-quality cryptos. I know 95, 96, 97% of what I invest in are high quality cryptos that I feel very strongly about. Then 2 or 3% I might play with here and there, do some riskier investments, but just be careful. Just be careful. Make sure that you're tying up the majority of your wealth in cryptos that you know and feel very strongly about. Another big mistake is going all in on a cryptocurrency at one time. Now, a lot of people say they're going all in, right? Especially on YouTube. People are trying to get views. I've said it even before, like up here, but this is other people going all in on crypto. And by that, a lot of us mean just that they are going very heavily and putting a lot of their money in crypto. Most of the time, we're not saying literally putting in all your cash. Of course, when you do that, you can make a lot of money. Like if you time it perfectly, you can make more money. But what happens 95% of the time is you go all in with your money. You saved up some money and then it either dips or it's trades sideways. There's some other deal that you want to get in on, but you can't, right? So you lose money because you went too much into crypto. Now, I'm not saying to sit on 60% cash because I think trying to time the market is difficult, but dollar cost averaging or just not putting in all your cash at one time is probably a good way to go. And of course, it depends on how much money you have, how much you're bringing in. If you're a college student and you save $2,000 and you have no income at all, it's going to be different than someone that saves $500 a month and can put it towards crypto. Everyone's going to be different, but make sure that you're not going all in all the time with every single crypto, especially because even if you miss out, right? It hurts to know that you missed out on some crypto, especially if you want to invest and you didn't. But the thing is, you only have so much money, right? So it's not like you can go all in on every single crypto all the time, right? There's limited amounts of resources that you have, so you'll just get the next one. You'll get the next one. If you miss the next 5 cryptos that 10x, you can still get the next one. So just be careful about going all in on one crypto. It's also very risky to go all in on crypto or into one crypto. Always have some cash sitting around. Also, be on the lookout for scams. I know this sounds obvious. There are all different kinds of scams, like sextortion scams. There are scams in your email. That happens all the time. I know I've gotten a bunch of like scammy emails before and they look really legit. How I lost $25,000 when my cryptocurrency was stolen. You know, you can lose your keys. Make sure you're writing down your private keys if you do have some kind of wallet that has those. If someone else is your custodian, then that's probably a little bit better if you are not someone that can hold on to that and carry that responsibility. And maybe consider putting it somewhere like Choice where that responsibility isn't necessarily on you. And it's not just you that is trying to figure out all the stuff. You can actually, communicate with someone that knows what they're talking about. So definitely consider that. Also, I see this on YouTube all the time. I saw this in a video recently on one of my videos. Michael Saylor had this live stream apparently. He didn't have a live stream. This is not real. So if there's some channel called like Live MicroStrategy, look at all their past videos. Usually there are no past videos. They just get good engagement because someone clicks on it and then more people click on it, or there are a bunch of bots that they send and then more people go in there. They're always scams. So be careful on YouTube, in the YouTube comment section, all that kind of stuff. Next, don't believe in the FUD. Don't believe in the fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Of course, you always have to know what's happening. So that's why I cover some of that stuff. here on the channel, right? Like when I said that China was banning the metaverse. Well, they're really talking about restricting it, monitoring it, all this kind of stuff. They're looking at policing it. But I don't think that will necessarily hurt the metaverse. Sure, short term it might, but over the long term, China's banned crypto 100 times. Also, India's looking at it, but it's back and forth. There's not good communication on this. It doesn't really matter what any one country does. In the long term, the technology is going to win out, in my opinion, right? There's no way to stop it, I think. Now, of course, anything can change, and that's why I do like staying up to date, because some of the news you can try to make money off of. Like, if you hear about China banning the metaverse and it falls down 40 or 50%, some crypto that you like, then at least you know why it's falling down. So it is important to stay informed. I actually like listening to the FUD because that actually makes people worried. It makes people fearful. We can look at the fear and greed index and see where it is. I love buying around here. I bought a lot in the summer when we were around 9, 10, 11, 12 on the fear and greed index. And you know what always happens? People get greedy again. It's just a matter of time. So if you're willing to wait, whether it's weeks, months, days, years, you're going to make money, especially if you buy when people are fearful. Now, the last thing that you could make a huge mistake on is going into leverage if you are not used to it. If you're not an experienced trader, don't go on leverage. Like even FTX, they cut their leverage limit to 20x from 100x. Well, if you bought Cardano right now at $1.75 and you were on 20x leverage, if it fell just about 8 cents, you would get liquidated if you're on 20x. So you have to be very careful. If you don't know how to use this, be very careful because you can lose a lot of money. You can also make a lot of money, but you have to be experienced and you have to be very cautious while doing this. Now, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Check out the link underneath the video to Choice because it gives you so much more flexibility when you have crypto in your retirement accounts. It definitely is worth setting up, and you can get $50 with that link underneath the video. Thank you guys so much for watching again. Check out that link, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.